So I recently picked up this motorcycle after my motorcycle crash in May and started modifying it. One of the first things I wanted to do is get a replacement DVR system, a front and rear mounted camera, because those things seem to be pretty important to me. I've gotten a lot of interesting ideas after my motorcycle crash as a result of having these cameras mounted. And oddly, during my recovery, a company reached out to me to ask if I would be interested in reviewing their product. A combination DVR and navigation system. And I was like, sure. I think I must be on a list at this point of tech nerds and suckers for electronics. But anyway, they sent me this thing and I pulled it out of the box and it looks like it would fit right there where other people have mounted their navigation systems. Pretty good spot. Even though it comes with all the hardware to mount it on your handlebars, I'm running out of real estate on my handlebars, and I have other plans if you haven't figured that out. I'm planning on mounting a rear brake on the handlebar, and I just don't like stuff mounted on my handlebars anyway, so I decided to mount it up there. Well, I have spent hours running the wire for this thing. I think mainly because I wanted to run it through the bike, and it's all fancy down in there. Um, but more importantly, the funny thing is I could not find the accessory port for this. I want the unit to come on and turn off when I turn the key off. I could wire it directly and turn it off manually, but I decided to find the accessory port, and there it is. Hopefully this thing will stay in there when I close this box. It's just a fuse. It's a janky way of doing it, but that's kind of way I do a lot of things, janky, because it's not crucial. But I've got the wiring run kind of janky, keeps me from cutting holes in the plastic. But I got front and rear cameras mounted. Now all I got to do is spool all this stuff up and stuff it in here somewhere. And then I've got to put all this plastic back on because, yeah, a lot of plastic in this bike. It's relatively easy to take off, but, and then before I put everything back together, I've got a crack in the plastic. That was there before I picked up the bike the first time, before I took it on the tat. So luckily that's not damage for me, but I'm going to glue that back together and keep that from getting worse. All right. Let's peel this shit off. I think everything is in good shape now. Oh, look, you can almost see it. Ooh, really. A couple of days after my first ride in 6 months, I decided to add these transmitters, pressure sensors that tell you the pressure in your tires. I thought they would be annoying at first, but after realizing that I rode my motorcycle with less than 10 pounds in each tire, I changed my mind. I'm pretty notorious about running low pressures in my tires and not checking them, so this might actually save my ass, and it might save yours too. But it comes with the kit, and here we're looking at the boot screen. I'll walk through the menu here, and first off, the display is very nice, crisp and bright. And you can see this is the main screen when you boot into the main menu, and you've got a couple of options there on the left side of the screen. One is Android Auto and the other is CarPlay, so it works with both styles of phone. And of course, these are apps you will need to download on your phone to be able to interact with this device, the screen, control your phone, make phone calls, listen to podcasts and music like I do, and navigate more importantly. So you will have to pair the device with your phone to be able to interact with, navigate, and as a result, you can also listen to your phone, listen to the instructions from your navigation, all that stuff, if you're paired up with your phone, which is amazing if you think about it. Once you experience this ability, I'm addicted now. I had a crappy device installed on the Tiger that didn't last 2 months, but I still, the time that I had it working, it was amazing, and I think probably you will be addicted to. Um, Before I was using my phone mounted on a handlebar, um, and navigating and doing all that stuff, listening to music, everything. But then your phone is exposed to the weather, which was always a concern. And I ride in rain more than I would like to, but yeah, you can see I'm controlling my phone here, and here I am exiting out of Android Auto back to the main screen. And you click on this button, and you get your front and rear camera view. I think there's 4 different views. That's the front-facing camera, and you can use the rear-facing camera as a big, bright, beautiful display for the traffic. And you're using it as a rear view, and then you've got all other menus. Here's your speedo. I couldn't figure out how to convert the kilometers to miles, but I'm sure it's in there somewhere. And here I'm pointing out the tire pressures, which are pretty close to where I set them. And the one disappointment that I had with this unit is the wireless remote. It comes and goes. It doesn't really work consistently. They know about the problem, and apparently the new units that they're shipping have wired remotes. I'm not sure how effective they are, but they know it's a problem. But overall, I like this at just over $200 retail. I think this is a great value. Um, but in addition, they have given me a discount code, a significant discount, and it's in the link below. So if you want to check one of these out for yourself, I think you will become addicted at least to the interaction, audio interaction navigation system. And you know, you might need that DVR system for a fender bender. Somebody runs into you and it's their fault. You might be glad that you had a little camera system to back you up. Anyway, hope you find something you like out there, and I'll see you in the next video.